Hi, y'all. I'm here. So, I hope everybody's having a good afternoon or morning, whatever it is, where y'all are. So, we're going to be talking about statistics. Okay. When it comes to women wanting to level up and date a man of means, here come the dusties and mediocre men with these statistics. Well, there's only this many wealthy people in the world, and according to statistics, blah 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 blah. Not every woman's gonna get a man with money, and da 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 da. There's more women than men, right? Hey. So whenever you get these statistic throwing men who are obviously broke, um, you quickly remind them that not all men stay married. There's a such thing as a divorce, and there are such things as people stealing husbands, or there's a such thing as being widowed. Um, there's a such thing as, you know, separation. There's a such thing as getting married, getting divorced, getting remarried. There's a such thing as that. They don't counter all of those things in, you know. Um, they also don't count on um, the rich because they're only looking at the wealthy. The wealthy and the rich are two different categories. So she might not get a wealthy man, but she can get a rich man. She may not get a rich man, but she can get a upper middle class man and still don't have to work. So you got to add in those statistics too, men. You got to add in all of those statistics. You also have to add in the statistics of getting pregnant. You also have to add in the statistics of, people not getting married, but still supporting a woman 100% and not having her have to work either. So when we aspire to certain things, we think outside of the box. We're not thinking inside of the box because someone drew some lines on a chart and put some numbers on there. That doesn't stop us, darling. Okay? It never will, which is why we keep climbing higher and y'all still where y'all at. So when you start looking at statistics, perhaps you need to put the statistics down and start looking at reality because it doesn't reflect the same things at all. Okay. Because according to statistics, I should be single, um, earning more money than a man, and finding it hard to date. But I'm married, I don't work, and I still earn money. So, according to statistics, I'm out of place. But we don't go by those. Ladies don't care about statistics. We create the statistics. We can break the statistics. We can create new statistics. We're not even worried about that because we have the power to change all of that. Okay? Those are just numbers that y'all like to throw at people because you don't have the numbers in your bank account that's on that chart. And you need to be focusing on those numbers in your bank account. Okay? If you did the statistics on how much you spend and how much you could be saving and investing versus, whatever you're doing, and you probably end up with better outcome than worried about us, whether we're going to be married or single. You know what I'm saying? Or get a man that's going to take care of us and provide for us. And so this video is basically addressing all the troll comments from men because I know a lot of ladies want something to come back with when they're approached with the same comments. So another comment is, you're lazy. Why do you don't want to work? Why you don't want to help a man build? Because I don't have to. Okay. If I did, men wouldn't have to work anymore. What would they be working for? If you're a woman and you're a decent looking woman, you don't have to help a man build anything, darling. Okay. And we know that. So calling us lazy and whatever. It doesn't work. I'm supposed to be lazy. I'm a woman. I have children to look after. I have to keep up my appearance. I have to keep my stress levels down. I have to remain youthful. So I'm not going to be stressed out running around like a chicken with its head cut off so you can feel like I'm not lazy. I will take lazy over overworked and beat down any day. I would rather be lazy. Okay. So it's not really a diss. It's more of a compliment. Yes, I can afford to be lazy. I'm a woman. And I don't even consider myself lazy. I think I do more in one day than a man does, actually, but not on the same strenuous level, but I still get things done, you know, strategically. Um, People say you're going to get bored of being a housewife. That is not true. Yesterday, Sasha and I made a blinged out Beyonce Coachella hoodie. If y'all are following me on Facebook, we did that. I made her the little boots. Went to Michael's and got all this stuff to craft with. Layla made some glitter shoes, got glitter everywhere. Um, so that was fun. I'm not bored. And then while they were at school, I was out shopping for the supplies to all that stuff, you know, checking emails and responding to like a lot of comments and stuff. That's what I do. It's not boring at all. How are you going to be bored as a housewife with social media? How are you going to be bored as a housewife when you don't have to stay at the house? You know what I'm saying? You have a car, you have gas, you could drive somewhere. Okay, so I don't get bored at all. It's like every day is the weekend. So how can you get bored? Do you get bored on the weekend? Okay. So when they tell you that, that's what they're basically saying is, I wish I was a housewife so I'd have more free time to be bored. If you have time to be bored, you're good. Okay. They don't have time to be bored. So only bored people are just uncreative people because they don't know what to do to fill their time. Right. So I'm never bored. I just fill the time. And I might make me one of those Beyonce Coachella sweatshirts. I might get the pink one though. I'm gonna do the hot pink. If I can find me a hot pink sweatshirt, maybe I have to order it online. Good morning, Shira in chat. Paying tides. Hi, Gabriel. I am having a good day. Thank you. Say hey to Gabriel, y'all. I think my maids just came, so I might have to get up. Yep, they here. Time to get up. Gotta make that move. I'm a housewife with no housewife duties. I'll tell you that. Because I'm not cleaning. Okay, let me go into James' office and finish this video. He's home today, so he'll be with us. Maybe we can ask James some questions. All right. Get my Starbucks. It's so boring being a housewife, you guys. Hi. Excuse me. Let me go to the office. James, I'm gonna go to your office, but I'll be back. I gotta go upstairs and do something real quick. Y'all can come with. Are you gonna be in here or there? I think he wants them to clean. Anyway, let me go close my. Take this stuff up the stairs that the kids left before they start the cleaning. Ugh. Y'all, thank you, Gia. How are you? Thanks for that. That was so sweet. Okay, I gotta drag their clothes to their room. Kids leave stuff on the stairs. Oh, the maid's gonna be mad at Layla. Oh, her room. Oh God, they're gonna be cussing her out while they can. Oh, yes. I don't play it. I could be mad. Okay. I would go in my office, but I don't think I'll stay in James's office until we're done. Okay. I'm not short, I'm taller. I'm 5'9". Women's office. James, I'll be in your office. Close this door. Okay. I'm gonna sit at his desk. How are y'all? We are in James's office with his closet open. I'll leave it unplugged for a while until I have to plug it up. Okay. Get some lighting. There we go. Thank you. I love your personality. Thank you. Thank you. Is that Pineapple Kisses? Rainbow Wishes? Thank you. I like your name. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we were talking about statistics and things that men say. Okay. Another thing they say is, well, we already know the table situation. We don't even care about that one anymore. But what do you bring to the table? What do you offer besides sex? Who said sex was on the table? Who said we were offering sex? It's not free. Thank you, Sandy Harris. Love you, Shira. My life has changed. I'm so unbothered now. Good. I need to close the door. Oh. Stay closed. Oh, you know what? I have to close it like this. There we go. I hate like when you forget to do that little clasp on the double doors. You have to close double doors different. Thank you, Angel Wings. I love you, Shiva. Thank you. Empowering us never settle for mediocrity. Cruelty freestyling by the pool. Loving every minute. Hey. Freestyling by the pool. Currently freestyling. Okay. You got on swimsuit? Okay, so why do they think that's automatically offered? I think that's their sneaky way of sneaking in, thinking that they're going to get that anyway. You ain't getting that. That's the last thing you're going to get. So that's not even on the table. You wish it was on the table, but it's not. So it's like, wait a minute. That's not on the table either. You ain't getting that. That has to be earned, bought, invested in. You got to give blood, get tested. That's going to cost you, baby. And as soon as you take it off the table, where do they go? Poof. Poof. So if that's all you bring and that's all you are, how come as soon as you take that one thing away, they go away? Poof. You ain't going to stay around if it ain't offered. If it ain't on the table, you're going to definitely disappear. So if that's all we bring, that's all we need, obviously. Okay? So you better be happy. Because that ain't even on the table. We're just going to pretend it is. So you keep forking out them dollars. So just think of it that way. Take it off the table. This is not offered. What are your views on narcissistic relations? I think you have to be a victim in order to attract a narcissist. Get out of the victim mentality and you won't attract narcissists. Can you talk about how men are trying to say that women outnumber men and have the upper hand dating? This guy said it's 18 women to every man. Okay, well, if I'm dating a 70 or 65-year-old and I'm 20 something, are they using those numbers? Are they using the same number in the same age range? Do they understand that a lot of those men are gay and a lot of women are gay too? Do they do those statistics? Okay. So for me, you got to add in the straight men to the straight women and many different age ranges. Thank you, Patricia. Hi, Sheila. I don't have to work for now as I got an inheritance after my mom. But do you think working in a strip club as a hostess would be a good idea to find a husband? Nope. How did you meet? Oh, I was in the strip club as the hostess. No, y'all don't have to make up a new story, but men don't go to strip clubs to find their wife. Some of them do, but most of them don't. I would work there to find a sugar daddy, but probably not your husband. Try a 5-star restaurant instead. Try something more upscale and classy. Try volunteering at a fundraising event. Okay? Let's level up in class as well. Right. I understand you said to grow instead of healing, but I find myself breaking down over a dusty. What do I do? Slap yourself in the face about 15 times and move forward. Now, because honestly, the only reason you break down over a dusty is your own ego. You can't control a broke man. You can't control him. You can't control a young man, nor a broke man. Okay? It's your ego that you're upset about. It's your ego that gave too much and got nothing in return. It's the unfairness that you put out and didn't get back. That's all that is. It's not him. It's what you gave and he didn't. That's all it is. Wouldn't you? You've been ripped off, basically. You feel ripped off. You want your money's worth. He ain't gonna give it to you, baby. Move on. He is not gonna give you your money's worth. You got. Now move on. Don't repeat the same mistake. It's not about your love. Because like Michael Jackson said, love is not possession. You don't possess him. You cannot get your money back. You can't get that down payment back. You probably put on something for him. You can't get the money you spent on it for Christmas and Valentine's Day. You will never get that back. Just move on and do not repeat. You're not hurt. You're upset because you've been ripped off. Okay? That is what you're feeling. It's not pain of, I love him. Why didn't he stay with me? I did all of these things and he still left. First of all, if he's in his 20s, he was going to leave. Second of all, if you put more into the relationship than he did, he was done receiving all he could from you. And you have given more than he will ever give back to you ever. So just understand you just got ripped off. And it's a horrible feeling. It's a horrible feeling getting ripped off, But it's more of a valuable lesson to never have it repeated. You're not sad over a dusty. You're mad because you got ripped off and your ego is bruised. Okay? Just think of it that way. You're healing from being ripped off of time, energy. You probably got him better gifts than he got you. That's all you're mad about. Okay, just get down to the core of it. That's why you're mad. And move on and never repeat. How do you feel about women buying their boyfriends expensive gifts? Stupid. I hate that. If your man's gift costs more than the gift he got you, you dumb. Okay. Thank you, Kim. Asked for an allowance increase. Sugar Daddy said he needs time to think about it. I was getting $1K per month. And asked for $3. He says he will talk very soon about it. Thoughts? Maybe he has to move some money around, move some investments around. I don't know. I hope he makes enough to give you three. Took took your food. What cook your food, you mean. Do your laundry. Well, I got maids doing that, baby. That's why I'm in James's office because the maids are doing all of those things for us. Get you a provider, baby. Then you don't have to do nothing like that. Okay. You might have to cook a little something here and there, but you could afford to go out to eat if you don't want to cook. Thank you, Bree. How many times should we fall in love before leveling up? I'm 23 with my second boyfriend, 24. I want to learn lessons to perfect narcissism. Um, two times is good for me. Like I learn quick. It don't take me 20 times. Like the first time, okay, yeah, maybe it was them, maybe it was me. Second time, that's just them. I'm moving on, or I'm looking at myself and fixing something, pick me behavior or desperate behavior, and moving forward. So I say two times is good. Then you know what it is. You know that it's more is than love is needed. You definitely know you need money, and that's good. You were broken over a dusty and vowed to never allow yourself to do it again, and now you're currently lying and getting bills paid. Good for you, Jamie. That's how you do it. Shira, what do you think about Real Housewives? Some are them of them are Bob the Builders, established restaurants or something, or two independent, Erica Jane. Well, they probably didn't start off that way. They probably was, getting money from a man or living their life, and probably invested that money to start those businesses that a man probably gave them or they got out of a divorce. You see, so they may be at the point where they've already had that lifestyle and now they have their own business and investments that they're doing, and they're not really worried about a man. And if they are worried about a man, it's like, okay, well, I've already been married, or I've already had a husband. I've already lived that lifestyle. I got money. I'm starting my own business now. Um, you know, I can scratch all the stuff off my bucket list, But if I do want to remarry or get another man or whatever, I'm gonna have to get me a billionaire. They're just gonna have to aim higher, because of the position that they hold. Thank you, Melissa. And some of them look good enough to do so. So hopefully they'll get what they're looking for. Okay. How can I leave my current relationship in a classy way because he's broke with no career? Say something that you know he can't afford to do and then leave because it's absolutely necessary for you. Like, thank you, Patricia. Thank you, but how to go along to high-end restaurants? I feel go to the bar area. Go to the bar area and dress very classy. Say you're waiting on someone. Act like you got stood up. Very easy. Thank you for that nice donation, though. But act like you're waiting on someone. Act like fake a phone call. It's like, oh, you're not coming. Oh my gosh. I guess I've already ordered. Sit at the bar though. So basically, I would say, oh my gosh, I need an operation. It costs this much money. You're my live-in boyfriend. Could you help me pay for it? If he can't save your life, then you gotta go. Just say, it just showed me how bad our life would be together. I almost died. I had to take out a loan, and it'll give you an excuse to like leave. It's like, I have to have this procedure done. It's an in-office 1-day procedure. Just lie. Go look up 1-day in-office procedures, emergency surgeries, or something stupid like that. Whatever. It could be gynecologist office. Just say something. They got to do this. They got to, it's only in 1-day surgery. And if he can't help you, then you gone. Okay. Just make it like it was his fault. Should we put a balance beam in the strip club? A balance beam. I don't know. I mean, it's a strip club, not a gym. How about one of those bull riding machines? That might be better. Do a bull ride machine. Then you can do, I got the horses in the back. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. And you can ride, show them your skills. Anyway, hey Shira, I messaged you for consultation ages ago. Hey, I don't know where you messaged me from, baby. Did you email me? Come to the bank robbery, armed robbery. Do you have a clothing pistol? What? Clothing pistol. That doesn't make any sense, baby. I've been dealing with Dusties my whole life. I'm at a point where we're not going on 30 and I'm ready to be with someone that is within your standards. I've really done some leveling up in this past year. Yeah, at 30, if you're still dealing with Dusties, you are about 6 years dealing with Dusties too long. You should have been done in your early 20s dealing with Dusties. So you better make haste getting away from the dust. Right? Okay, so another thing about statistics that men talk about is there needs to be 2 people working in the household in order to make it in this day and age. That's a lie. Thank you, Melissa. I'm 33, went on a 4th date with a 58-year-old man. He took me on a $300 birthday dinner and bought Christian Louboutins $700 shoes, but hasn't asked me on another day, and I don't want to chase him. How do I proceed? Send him a picture of you wearing the shoes. Say, thank you, I love my shoes. That's it. I want some more shoes. Look at these legs, baby. So what was I saying but right before that? Oh my gosh. What was I saying right before that? So, 2 incomes. Thank you. No, you just need to get a larger income, or you need 2 incomes, sir. Okay. So you're right. Go get a second job. You're right. Go get another job. You're right. You want me to go? You need 2 incomes. You want me to go get a sugar daddy to be your stepdaddy? Because I'm not working. You need 2 incomes. We're going to have 2 men. Or you're going to have to get 2 jobs because I'm not working. You need to figure that one out. So I don't care what statistics say about 2 incomes. You need 2 incomes, go get 2 jobs. Or you want me to get another man? Which one? That's your choice because I ain't working. Thank you, Queen Britt. Too much. Have you seen Prince Donald videos telling women that they need to have something to bring from day one before you spend $200 on a date? He's just a scam. I don't listen to people like that because they're broke. So, but thank you for the donation. I would just click straight off the video and move on to something that sounded good to my ears. Thank you, Christina. I have a date with an older man who owns multiple fashion labels. I'm a designer. Don't bring in your work. What should I do to get him hooked and inspired to support my new brand? No, none. They get tired of that. You need to get him in another area, and then he'll offer it to you. You see, don't come in there trying the same thing every other person tries. Go in there acting like you just want him. Then he'll give you everything. Thank you for the donation. Okay, hey Bubblegum, thank you. 777, thank you. Hi, Shira, I would really like to be added to the pre-level up group. Please contact D Taylor, Crystal Ball in parentheses. D-E-E Taylor, parentheses, Crystal Ball, parentheses. She'll add you to the pre-level up group. Thank you for that donation as well. Hi, Shira. Oh, you have to contact her on Facebook and friend her. Hi, Shira. I have a date with a NFL player tonight. What should I talk about? Do I act impressed? He makes $30 million. Be very, very, very different or else he's going to treat you like every other groupie. Have something interesting and deep to offer mentally. Don't talk about it too long. Just say something that's going to spark his interest and then go back to being the fun, silly person. Let him know you're deep and different, but then also let him know that you're fun and like the, party or whatever, because that's all they really want. But spark his interest. Be wifey. Present yourself as wifey. Wear something a wifey would wear. A classy wifey with money. When y'all walk in together, people need to think y'all are a couple. Okay? Represent him. Don't give him none. Exactly. Do not sleep with him. Do not let him talk you into sex. Make him work for it. And also be very impressive. Because he can get it from anybody. And don't be so stupid as to think, well, if he doesn't get it from me, he's going to get it from someone else. Let him get it from someone else. Let him get it from the booty call. But he's going to be thinking about you while he's doing something with her. Keep yourself a high value. That's what they marry. They never try to marry somebody they can sleep with on a first date. They like the one that's hard to get. Because they think, oh, if she did it with me, she probably done it with the other football players and they probably know who she is. Don't act like you know about sports. Don't act like you're a pro on football. Act like you didn't even plan this and you didn't do any research. You're just there to enjoy the date. Okay. Even if you're looking for a sponsor, he still will take you more seriously, right? It doesn't matter if you're not looking for a husband. If he thinks you're a wife, he's going to spend. Okay. Don't get drunk. Exactly. Stay sober. Don't go to his house either. You look lovely. Thank you. So, yeah, you don't really need two incomes. You just need a motivated man or a man with two jobs or two men. One your sugar daddy and his stepdaddy. We've been dating for 3 months and he invited me to go travel in my country outside of town. Should I go with him? 3 months? We'll see. If you trust him. Thank you. Okay, so what are some other statistics that men try to throw at women that I have not covered? Like, sure, how do I mentally move on and start over? Girl, you just have to do it. Like, men are already done with you. Like, Shay, you need to stop being like that. Like, men have already probably slept with 3 other women after you, whoever it was. Do the same thing. Go out, meet someone new, okay? Just because you're sad doesn't mean the rest of the world is sad. Get up and go get unsad. Get up, put your makeup on, do your hair, go out and let everybody's head turn when you walk by. Okay, that man don't want you no more. You shouldn't have invested all that emotion in somebody, and don't repeat it. Don't invest emotion into people. Let them invest into you until they've earned it with money. Okay, that way you don't walk around hurt for weeks after someone's already moved on and probably, don't even care about you anymore. Just move on. You can't stay like that. Because if you do, you're only wasting your time and your youth and your energy. That man don't care. You're missing out on opportunities. That your future husband or boyfriend or sponsor or sugar daddy could be somewhere right now, and you sitting around sad. Go out there. Get out. Thank you, Miss Level Up. Was out freestyling the other night and met 2 friends who are very well off who paid for everything. I'm more interested in the 40-year-old. He thought I looked very classy and definitely wants to see me again. Thank you for the donation. Good for you. I do think he'll probably pay for food and dates, but I don't know if he's going to be paying for bills because he's only 40. So keep other options open while you date him. But that's great. It's something. Hey, keep your options open. Most 40-something-year-olds, unless they're disgustingly ugly or fat or you look exceptionally beautiful, are not paying bills because they're still trying to build their, money, unless they're just already super rich. But then they feel like they're still young enough to not have to pay women, So just keep your options open. You could date, but keep those options open. Okay. So what's another statistic men throw at women, broke men throw at women, about why they should date mediocre broke men? Right. Money is not everything. Love is about building. That's a lie, because men do not mention love until you mention money. Okay? Go on a date, tell somebody you don't have a job. Go on a date or talk to a man and tell him that you're not working after you get married. Then he's going to start bringing up love. Okay? If love was that important, it would have been brought up first with no prompt. Okay? So that's a lie, straight up. Y'all already know men don't love like women. Men love how they can take advantage of women, which is getting half their bills paid by a woman that they're sleeping with for free, basically. No, you ain't getting that. If I'm paying half the bills, you ain't getting no sex. How about that? Which one you want, the sex or you gonna pay the bills? You pick, you choose. Any, many, money, mo. What time should we go to these bars and restaurants? Like for dinner time? Men who are single and have money are going to nice restaurants to eat. They're not going to the drive-thru. Thank you, Annette. Go sit at the bar of that restaurant. Should I wait for my husband while he is in jail? Nope. Bye, Felicia. Unless y'all are rich, unless your husband is rich and you living off his money that he stole or scammed or whatever. And I don't know, but if he's broke, no. Okay, let me read that other one up there. What's that? Black women have to compromise with black men because they have more than them. Okay, that's another statistic. Well, you make more money than us. You need to help out. Well, then that means you need to be making more money. That should be your motivation, not my emergency. That's your problem. That ain't my money. That's not my problem. While you sitting over there playing video games, I'm sitting over here getting money. Why are you not getting money? If you own a video game and I make more money than you, the answer is throw it in the trash, because that's what's holding you back. If I make more money than you and you sitting over there playing video games, throw it in the trash, because obviously I'm bypassing you in life, because I ain't sitting there playing video games like a child. Get up and be a man, okay? That's what you need to tell them. If I make more money than you, do you have a video game? Throw it in the trash. You'll be making more money than me in no time, baby. Oh, how much time do you spend on YouTube? Quite a bit. Stay off YouTube and you might make more money than me, okay? How much money do you save or invest? None. That could be your problem right there. Why don't you teach them when they start saying these stupid things?
I'm sorry. You
don't have to. No.
Okay.
We're good. Thank you. Oh, that's okay. Close the door. So, James, keep it clean in here. We have to clean. Black men have an excuse. Find an African man. Okay, African men don't have those type of excuses. That's true. The economy won't let. Oh, hold on. You have some good ones. The economy won't let us have enough money these days. The economy don't rule how much money I can earn. Okay. So to me, that's a sign of weakness if you allow the economy to determine how much money you're able to earn. That's a lie. James' phone going off over here. For me, I don't care about the economy. I don't even look at the economy. I know how much money I can make. I know my value. I know my worth. I know what I need to do. I know how to hustle. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. I have great ideas. I'm a very creative person. I can find ways to make money. That's not a problem. The economy has nothing to do with my brain. Okay? My thoughts, my brain, my ability to create reflects in the economy. If you ain't doing nothing, the economy ain't doing nothing. You see? So they're just very um, victimized. Um, I'm dating a married man and wants to kiss me everywhere in public. How can I prevent it? Telling me I can get more money from him. He's 55 and I'm 24, and he's promising me marriage. First of all, he's lying. He ain't gonna get married to you. And he wants to kiss you in public and all that stuff. You know, get some, get some of that lip plumper and get like 3 coats of it on. Because men don't know what lip plumper is. And let him kiss you one time, and so his lips get numb and start getting big and swollen. And he will, my lips feel weird. What is that? You must be allergic to my lipstick, or you must be allergic to something. Oh my goodness. It's burning. Two-faced. He gonna have, like he got some lip injections. Or wear red lipstick that comes off when you get kissed. Wear that super red or super extra glossy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just put a pile of lipstick on. Mm-hmm. And cover yourself with perfume. Cover yourself with perfume. Because if he rubs against you and stuff like that, and his wife smells you on him. Thank you, Lola. Boyfriend is 24 and wants to marry me. Nope. You want millions and he only makes 125. Should I snatch him because his money will grow? As long as you don't have to sign a prenup, it don't work. As long as you don't have to work or sign a prenup, I would. That way, if something should happen, you can get half that money, and when you divorce and move on. We don't know what lip plumper is, and matter of fact, I never heard of lip plumper. Good. Y'all won't know. Y'all think something's happening medically. Okay. How do I captivate them when they initiate the first conversation with me? And how do I set the standard high so he knows he's going to have to spend without me having to say it? Oh. You need a corny line that says everything. Like when they first approach you, look into their eyes. Like be like a fantasy. You got to be this fantasy. You got to be like something they ain't never experienced before. You got to be something like on the movies, darling. You got to look in their eyes and be like, hi. Ooh, wow. You look like you just came back from vacation. You look well rested and vital, full of vitality. And like, oh yeah. It's like, yeah, I love going on vacation. Where's the last place you've been? Mm-hmm. Well, my dream vacation, name something expensive. Do you have a boat? You look like, that looks like a sailor's tan. Start straight up. Do you have a boat? You've been on vacation? My dream vacation is A, B, C, and D, somewhere expensive. Do you have a boat? You look like you got a sailor's tan. If he's black, it's like, oh, You can't really say that because he ain't got no tan. You just use the vacation line. You seem very world traveled. I did not take James' last name. I took him, but I didn't. Say no, duh. You say when a sugar daddy asks if you have a boyfriend. It's like, well, I'm hoping it's you. I'm hoping that you're my boyfriend, baby. There you go. I'm hoping that it's you. Is there a reason you didn't take his last name? Yeah, because I was too lazy to change all the paperwork. Do you know all the things I would have to change? My driver's license, all my bank cards, all my credit cards, all my information online. Everything that I've ever filled out online, it ain't gonna match up when I try to put in my credit card number. It's just gonna be a thing. I gotta legally change my name. No, I ain't doing all that. He didn't have to do it, so I shouldn't either. I'll hyphenate it and put it in there, but it ain't gonna be on paper. It's like, why did the woman have to do so much after you get married? Look, I ain't finna do all that. We married, we got a license, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for the will, the insurance, the courts. I'm good. Okay, like when I fill out school papers, I just put Dash Scott. That's his last name. So I'm like, okay, whatever. The kids have his last name. I don't care. I'm not going through all the extra stuff. Yeah. Right. And then, like, I've seen so many people divorce and they have to go back and change their name or keep the name that they actually don't even want anymore. It's like a hassle. Just keep your name. Keep your name and hyphenate it on school documents where it's not confusing to the kids and the parents or the teachers. That's all I do. Or the insurance. How do you keep them hooked if y'all met online and they ask, oh gosh, and they ask what? It went up. I couldn't see it. To come to your job, come back the days I work, if that makes sense. Wait, that's two different statements by two different people that I've mixed up. I don't know, like you got to be creative. You know what I mean? You got to be different. You have to be alluring. Go listen to the audiobook, you know, what is it? By Robert Greene. Seduction, something. I can't remember the name. It's like they're vacuuming. I'm drawing a blank. Hmm. Yeah. The Art of Seduction. Thank you. I'm like drawing a blank. Yeah, go listen to that. Y'all got to go get educated. This lifestyle is not something you just walk into. There are books. There are countless books and authors that teach you this. They're professional people that teach you how to bump into wealthy people, mingle with wealthy people, seduce people, get their attention. This is not a game. Okay? This is for real. You can't just wake up one day and walk in somewhere with your rainbow clothes on and expect to attract somebody that's going to take care of you the rest of your life. This takes work. This is effort. This is leveling up. This is getting educated. This is putting yourself in the right position with the right mindset, with the right, mentality to execute your plans. This is it. That's why we have the groups. My ex tries to poison our kids with dusty, broke language and calls me lazy. I wish I could put a spell on him. Dusty broke. You need to replace Dusty broke with a better example so that they see Dusty is broke. You know, that's your fault for not giving them a better example of a man. You know, put something better in front of their face. Like Sierra. Okay? Mm-hmm. So get you a leveled up man or provider type man and show him a good example, not a dusty man. That'll always be his father, but that's not who he needs to learn his life skills from. Um, as a lot of he's hooked and annoying. The downside of sugaring, I guess. Annoying. Mm-hmm. Like I said, they can't be more annoying than a boss at work. Or asking permission to go to the restroom. It can't be that annoying. Or getting up at early in the morning to sit in traffic to get paid very little. It can't be that boring or annoying. I'll put up with annoying. I'm trying to plug in my charger. Hold on, y'all. I gotta unplug something. Is it working? Okay, there we go. So I would put up with annoying. I'm not putting up with all that other stuff though. So, I unplugged the lamp, darn it. Oh well. So when is it okay to go over to his place for dinner? Why can't he take you out to eat? That's my question. Y'all are dating. He's supposed to be trying to impress you. It's okay after he's done invested a lot of money and he's taking you to every restaurant you wanted to go to. Hold on, I gotta plug the lamp back in. Ugh. That's clean. Because I'm not doing all that. Thank you for the donation. Did I miss another one? Okay. Is 18 too young to start dating wealthy younger men? Is it bad to be interested in someone who works at the same company my father works at? If you're 18, that's not going to be your husband, most likely. You're just out to have fun. If they're going to spend money, they're going to spend money. Great. I don't think it's too young as long as you understand. If the man is older, he may consider marriage, but you're not going to be 100% happy because you haven't even experienced life yet, as far as, being free, dating, learning, falling in love, getting your heart broken, learning lessons and stuff like that. So I would just say have fun. Don't take it too seriously. Okay. Sure, why are these women getting ghosted from their supposed sugar daddy? Because sugar daddies aren't boyfriends. Sugar daddies are temporary people in your life. That's why I always say have a backup. Because as soon as they're done with you, they're off to the next sugar baby. Okay? And it's nothing personal. You're not their girlfriend. You're not their wife. They can ghost you if they choose to. That's the whole entire point, So you should feel the same way and you should have backup. It's just like a paper cup or a plastic cup. You may use that cup once or twice, fill it with something nice, and then on to the next one. It's not something permanent. Now, if you can get their permanent attention, then it can develop into a relationship. But most of the time, they may see if they like you, and after a couple times, they're done and they found somebody better. It's goodbye. Okay, and they ghost you so they can come back later, and that there's no end. They may just need a break from you. Okay. Remember, it's not a relationship, not a real one. Okay? After I won the money from you, prosperity come in my way, and the new little business started with that. Money is growing thanks to you. I'm so grateful. Oh, you were the one that won the giveaway, right? Thank you. Wow, that's wonderful. So you won a giveaway of money, and you started your own business, and now you're prospering. Wow. Well, you did the right thing with the money. See, it paid off. Wonderful. See, a Dusty would have took that money and probably went and bought some shoes and still have been broke today. But see, you were smart. You invested back into yourself. Another thing about statistics that men often say. It's a scam, likely. Yeah, that's wonderful, Scorpio girl. See, that's a good idea. Got you an AliExpress store. Smart. Or you got a store and you get stuff from there. Wonderful. That is a good way to start a business. What do you do when people bring up alimony, child support statistics to justify not getting married? Tell them marriage is for wealthy people and rich people, not for poor people. Use the reverse psychology on them. You say, yeah, I did read that, only rich and wealthy people really get married these days. It's not for the poor. Put them right back in their place. It's not for the poor. Marriage is not for poor people. Culturally, if you come from a culture where people get married and they don't have to worry about any of that because that's just how it was, that's different. But in America, now marriage is going to be a part of the class system. So if you're married, you're seen as more respectable, or you're seen as, a man that's not afraid to lose his little change that he's been scraping for, or whatever, to a woman, because he has the potential to earn so much more. Thank you, Fatima, for the donation. So you would just say, yeah, you're totally right. Marriage is not for poor people. And look him straight in his eyeball. It's for men that want to build wealth, a legacy, and have a family to pass it on to. If you don't really have anything, or businesses, or, land or property, or a legacy or company to leave behind, there's not really an excuse to get married, because you can't afford it. You can't afford children. You can't afford a wife. You can't afford vacation, so you'll be stressed out. So marriage is not for the poor. So I understand why you don't want to be married. And the number one reason for divorce in marriage is money, because it's not for the poor. That's what you say when he says, well, my parents was married and they was poor. Well, back then they needed each other. A lot of things have changed now. There are equal rights for people, and now you don't have to be dependent on a man anymore. So you have options. I would also say, well, marriage is for people that, want to be at a certain level of class in society. A lot of people won't even let you in their club, their secret society, their circle, if you ain't got a wife. I'm talking about high up. So, it's not for everybody. You're right. Make them want it even more. That's what I would tell them, because that's the truth. Said, yikes. He has 2 kids in college, 1 child by a side chick who is 4 years old. She's still taking me out and giving me money. He's still taking you out and giving me money. But in the long run, should I leave him alone because of the kids? He's always going to go back and forth with that lady, with them kids. He's going to be in and out, literally in and out. So get as much as you can get until you are bored and don't want to deal with it anymore, and move on, because most men already know it's back and forth with a baby mama all the time, always. What do you think about military men? Are they more manly, and can they provide? If you're super broke, yes. If you aim higher, skip it. That's if you're poor. That's if you like scraping and scrapping to pay your rent. Yeah, and then that's okay. But if you have money, wait for something better to roll up, unless they're retired in their career. Maybe they got training in the military and now they're in their career. Go for older. What advice would you give a 25-year-old who's about to start a 2-year university? I make money by writing stories online. Should I tell men that? No, because then they're going to ask you what you write about. They're going to want to read it. You're going to start talking. They're going to get bored. Tell them you're a receptionist part-time. That means you don't make any money. The best advice I would give to you is don't forget about yourself and your long-term goals in life and what type of lifestyle you want. Keep that always on your mind. But good luck. Thank you, Daniela. How do I get a private consultation with you? Write me. Go to my about section on the YouTube channel, and I think maybe you can write me through Etsy or Facebook or my email. Let's see. What is a good way to enhance my inner feminine glow? You have to have the confidence behind yourself. So, dressing feminine, looking feminine, acting feminine, smelling feminine, wearing everything very feminine will help that. Hanging around other feminine women will help you. Okay, I'm 20 years old. I've been taking advice that you've given to the youngins. Should I allow myself to get heartbroken by someone my age, basically, to get this stage over with? Of course. Because if you don't, you're not going to know how to act. Okay? You have to get your heart broken. Because when you're young, you think everything is supposed to be a certain way. You think the man is supposed to love you, tell you the truth, be honest with you, want to hear everything you're talking about, even the stuff he don't care about. You think he's supposed to be as emotional as you are, but he's not. So you need to learn this the hard way. And the faster you learn it the hard way, the faster you can focus your mind on what is truly important to you. So I do suggest it. Okay. Hi. They're gone?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, they're not done yet. She's still mopping.
Okay. What you need?
There's my phone.
Oh, a scammer called.
Yeah, what's going on?
It said scam, most likely. What you watching? Sports? Police are looking for good for you. Hey, hope you get away. How are men not emotional? My dad would cry more in sad movies than me. I'm talking about when it comes to women, when it comes to talking, And also most men, some movies get you sometimes. Because I'll cry in a movie, but I won't cry in real life sometimes. See, in a movie, you're safe. In a movie, there's no one out to get you. In a movie, there's no games. You're being entertained. That's different. In real life, you got to man up. You got to be a man. Or a woman, you can't show emotion. You can't show that they have this type of effect on you, because they'll hone in on it and use it against you. In a movie, you're safe. In reality, no, you're not. Okay? Think about it that way. Which celebrity style is good to follow? I'm 21. I feel like I try dressing up but end up looking slutty. Ha ha. Ha. Go for a classy, sexy look. Okay. And you're 21. You're so young. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, have fun with your look until it's time. Until you're about 23, 24. Then start classing it up. For 21, you need to wear all the crazy stuff you could wear, because when you get old like me, you're not gonna be able to do it anymore. Get it out of your system. Go have fun. Dress crazy. Do it for fun. And then if you want to dress classy one day, go on Pinterest or Instagram or Google and type in sexy classy clothes, sexy classy outfits, and see what pops up. Then make your outfit, because I feel like um, a lot of people don't know what that is, so they need to research it. You've been hurt and rejected and heartbroken, not dated, doesn't always have to be in a relationship. And I'm 20 and never dated. Okay, well, if you've never dated and had a heartbreak, that's different, because how did you get your heart broken and never even dated? That makes no sense. Like, who broke your heart that wasn't even with you? What? hmm How do I level up after a pregnancy? The same way everybody else does. Get yourself back in shape, put your hair and makeup on, make time for you. You're gonna have to make time for the baby, but also make time for you. Multitask, right? After a pregnancy is the best time to level up, because you're motivated. You've been pregnant for 9 months. You finally do this and that. So you can finally fit your old clothes. You're gonna want to level up. So use that motivation. hmm So having a child doesn't mess with dating wealthy men, as long as you don't tell him you have no kids, unless he's ready to be stepdaddy. I always say never tell them you have kids until they're trying to be in a serious relationship with you, because they might take you out on 3 dates tops and that's it. You know, if they know you have a kid, they may take you to the less expensive restaurant. They may try to get you to come over so they can cook for you. But if they don't think you have children, oh, they're trying to impress you. Oh, where do you want to go? Oh, this and that. They treat you totally different depending on, you know, if you have kids or not. And that's just the truth. So don't tell them. Um, Fifi Art, thank you. Sure, I need encouragement. My pick me friends stopped talking to me. I want to know if a woman marries her high school baby daddy and makes more money than him now, and she's a pick me. That was my friend. Yeah, I mean, thank you, Fifi Art. Okay, so pick me friends that are no longer friends. Why do you care? I would. You need to move up anyway. Anyone who marries their high school boyfriend is going to have to deal with a lot of issues, because that man, well, that boy is going to turn into a man that has not experienced life yet. And if he doesn't have any motivation because he's already gotten everything handed to him, why should he make money? And if she needs a man that bad to hang on to him from on after high school, then she's desperate and she is a pick me. Like, when high school over, relationship is over. Bye. I'm off to the world. Bye bye. Have fun. I'm not dragging you with me. You go over there and I'll come over here. I'm gonna see what's out there. I'm not dating no young man. I need someone. So my friends and cousins call me a gold digger and even sing songs when I'm on the phone or in person. Good for you. That's your theme song. Keep you motivated. Okay. hmm I basically isolated myself from cutting off all my good. Sing no scrubs when they call. Okay, they gonna sing gold digger. You sing no scrubs. Y'all remember that TLC song? Sure. Why did you decide to go vegan? Um, because I don't want to eat meat right now. I explained it all on my other channel. How do you deal with a husband that keeps walking ahead of you? Like in speed? That means he don't want to be seen in public with you, baby. If your man is walking way ahead of you, go look in the mirror and ask yourself why. If you look good and he's still walking ahead of you, then slow down and twist. Do exactly what he's trying to do. Look like y'all ain't together. You like put your heels on. If you look good. Now if you're ugly, that's why he's walking ahead of you. Level up. So if you're not ugly, start walking slow. Look like you walking by yourself. So then he'll slow down. Okay? I gotta learn how to work it. Said maybe he's hungry. Let your ex pay all the bills. Who cares? He's trying to get you back. Just let him keep paying. Let him think he might get you back so he can keep paying. Hmm. Thank you, Tavani. Coming at you from China, in bed watching you now. Hey, I share your channel with all my international friends out here. So your words are reaching all over the world. I'm on the level up and being noticed. Hey, thank you for that donation. Well, thank you for sharing me. I appreciate that. From China. Hey. that feels good. Thank you. Um, am I how to guys on dating app told me about how many women say I'm a nurse, I'm a doctor, I'm a scientist. Why do women want to prove themselves? Because you know, they've worked so hard for those titles. They want to share the good news with somebody, but then they don't get the good money from. They don't get the men with the money. You know, men aren't impressed by those things unless they need your money. Yeah. That would be the equivalent to a man saying to you, "Oh, I know how to match clothing. I'm a good dresser. I have good style. I know how to coordinate curtains with the decor in the house. You know, I can cook a 5-course meal. I'm good at growing a garden." Women aren't impressed by that type of stuff. It's too feminine. And they're repulsed. Some women are repulsed by it. And they may think, or it's the same thing as a man saying, well, I have women throwing themselves at me all the time. You know, I don't have to pay any bills. It's the same thing. It's like basically saying, I don't need you, but I'll take you if you want me. Hmm. And I'm going to have an attitude throughout the entire relationship because I think I'm I'm all that. And not just for my looks, but for my brain. So I'm always going to be correcting you, you know, and I'm always going to be talking about my degrees and all my accomplishments. And when you introduce me to your friends and their wives, I'm going to then introduce myself as doctor this or such and such that. And then I'm going to ask their wives, oh, what do you do for a living? As if I'm insulting them with the question. So to me, it's almost a disadvantage. That's why you got to learn. Hmm. Like I've met women like that, and I just look at them like nothing. Hi, I'm such and such. What do you do for? What do you do? Oh, I like to draw. I mean, for a living. Oh, I don't do anything. I just stay home. Mhm. I love to decorate. Yeah, I like to do crafts. Me and my kids always making stuff. Da, 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 da. And sometimes I go on vacation and, we just have fun. Every day's like the weekend. Just rub it all in their face. I'm 5'6". I don't feel like heels are for me, especially that I'm skinny. Okay. Men do. Men like heels. So if you walking out the house for yourself versus to get the attention from a man, then do whatever you gotta do. That's what I always tell people. Look, you don't dress for yourself unless you're gonna date yourself. Okay? Dress for what catches the eye of a man with money. Okay. It's not about what is for you. It's about what is going to attract that type of person that you want. Like I'm 5'9" and I will stick on a 6-inch heel with no problem. hmm No, yeah, 5'6", I would definitely need to wear heels. That would just make you a little bit taller than me. And then if I put on my heels, then I'm way taller. I think heels make the leg look nice. That's what it's about. It's not about how tall you are. It's about it makes your legs look nice. It's a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. It's a fantasy. It's just like it's kind of like a grown man saying, "Well, I don't like suits. They're not comfortable. I don't think they're for me." But when there's an occasion where you must wear a suit or knowing that you put on a suit, you will attract a certain type of woman, you're going to put the suit on. Right. You don't, you can sit down and cross your legs or sit down with your legs in a heel and it still looks sexy. You don't have to be standing up towering over people. And plus, don't you want a tall man? And even if he's short, if he's bold enough to approach you, you know he got some money. Um, Being a housewife can get boring if you don't have kids or you're not part of a social club. No, it's not. I was a housewife before I even had kids. I was a house girlfriend. You know what I did all day? I had a friend who was also being taken care of, and we went out, had lunch, we went shopping, went to the movies, got our hair done, got our nails done. hmm Went to happy hour. Like we did have a job, but we didn't have a job. Right. That's being social. Exactly. Get out of your house, go shopping, go walk around the mall, go get your hair done, go get a massage, go get a manicure, get a hobby, take some classes, go to yoga, you know, Mhm. Start a blog, start a YouTube channel. It's not boring. It's like having a free weekend. A whole week is the weekend. I will find stuff to do, believe me. Mhm. Go on a day trip, go out of town, go on a cruise, go on a vacation. Once I said to my ex-girlfriend that I was going to eat with a friend and wife, and she was angry for some reason. So that's why I decided to never tell her again. Yeah. People that don't have the same lifestyle as you are not going to understand your lifestyle and they may even resent it. So you don't tell people that stuck at work that you're free having fun. You don't tell them that. Well, this is what you say instead. Well, I got to go. I have an appointment or I have to make a meeting or I have to be somewhere at 10 o'clock. You don't tell them what you're doing because then they get mad. So Your husband that walks ahead of you wants me to wear trainers instead of heels, so he deliberately walks ahead because I'm a feminine woman. But do like I said, Antoinette, do like I told you. Walk slow and make sure you stick this out, stick your booty out, have your shades on, act like he's your bodyguard, act like you're the one. Walk with your head stuck up in the sky like this. Don't touch me, don't talk to me. When he's walking up ahead looking stupid, let him keep doing it. And somebody may look, excuse me, ma'am, are you married? Excuse me, ma'am, how are you? I've had that happen to me before. You walk so far ahead, you gonna slow down after somebody try to take your woman from you. Watch. You try walking in heels, tell them that. You try walking in heels. I'm trying to look good. You want me to wear sneakers? I don't even wear sneakers. Are we going to the gym? Because anywhere that you're taking me, wherever we going, I'm not wearing sneakers. Thank you, Spicy Mommy. Hi, I'm part-time receptionist and I go to school. My partner pays all my bills, but my mother and father-in-law are always asking him why I work part-time. Why is he helping me financially? Okay. Don't worry about what they're asking. He gonna do what he wanna do. He's a man. He know what he getting out of the deal. It's like, I know what I'm doing, mama. He'll tell them, I know what I'm doing. If he's mentioning it to you, then say, well, it's worth it, right? Own it. Own it. It's like, so I can spend more time with you. That's why it's only part-time, because I need to spend all my free time with you, baby. There you go. Lie. As long as you got money saved just in case he decides, yeah, save some money too. That's exactly right. Always save money. I'm having a hard time finding the info to get into the Level Up group. Go to Facebook, type in DEE space Taylor, parentheses, crystal ball, parentheses. Write her, she's assisting me in adding people to the group. Please have a picture and everything as well. Yeah. It's on my community section on the YouTube. Just go to my main channel page, click on community, scroll down a bit, and you'll see all the information about joining the group. It's posted. Yeah. Wealthy men and sugar babies should have their own communities away from jealous worker bees. Right. If you have flaws on your body that you can't get rid of, does that decrease your value? Most men don't care about flaws on your body. Most men will sleep with anything walking. It's your mind, it's your mental, it's your confidence, and what you look like and how you present yourself to the world. Okay. And plus, if he hasn't invested enough to see those flaws, then he don't even know that they're there, baby. That's how you need to think. Women go into these things thinking the exact opposite of how they need to think. If you have a flaw on your body somewhere, if that man has not invested largely in you to even get to see the dang flaw, why do you care? You know what I'm saying? Date 1, you should not be worried about any flaws. He might not get to date 2. You might not get to date 3. How do you know he's ever going to see the flaw? And by the time he's invested thousands and thousands of dollars into you, the flaw ain't gonna matter. He done bought the flaw. He done paid for it. It's his now. You see what I'm saying? Okay? Think like that. Don't think backwards. Shira, you just went to Starbucks in your neighborhood. All of the rich businessmen go there. Good for you. We need a group for all my neighborhood, all the rich business. Oh, I'm reading too. Decline. Where is my phone? I must have left it in the other room. There's no reason to be bored. Lots of things to do. What to wear on first date. Okay. I can go back in my room now. The maids are gone. Okay. Let me get my stuff. Let me get out of James' office. He probably like. Yeah. You might want to get in here. Purse. Yes, I keep my purse with me. So they don't accidentally clean out my purse. You know what I'm saying? James, you can have this back. They cleaned up fast. That was a world record. Wow. Yes, now I can show you my room. Now that everything is clean. There. Now I don't have to like hide the mess that we left. Okay. Whew. You have your own room. No, this is the master suite, darling. This is the master suite. See, it's the master suite. That's our bathroom. Okay. Did I leave the... Okay. The cord is over here. Where is my charger? Oh, it fell on the floor. Okay. They still left those kid clothes over there because they didn't know where to hang them because they don't belong in my closet. So anyway, I'll come down here and turn on this lamp. Ask James where to find rich nerds. At home. At home, just what they be. Or running errands. Y'all have one of these 90s jumpsuits, like from the Friends episodes. It's cute though. Like, I wouldn't wear it as freestyling, but you know, to hang around the house, pick up kids. It's kind of cute. What was I saying? Where to meet rich nerds. They're not at home. You'll probably find them where the free Wi-Fi is. The free Wi-Fi. Go to free Wi-Fi places. There you go. Most people that work from home and have their own like tech business, or they don't have to report to people and they're like nerds, they're going to be where there's free Wi-Fi so they can hang out and chill while they work. Thank you, Tina. Do men care that I'm 31, single mom living at home? Nope. As long as you don't tell them, they don't care. Thank you, Tina. Lie. Make some lies up, baby. Write your story before you go out. That's what I would do. Sure, if you have flaws on your body that you can't get rid of, does that decrease your value? Only to yourself, okay? If a man has not invested thousands of dollars in you enough to even get to see the flaws, why does it matter? You know what I'm saying? I answered that a little bit earlier. It only decreases your value if you think it does. By the time they've spent thousands of dollars and get to the whatever you decide that you want to give them, they will never see the flaw. Hi, Shira. Best age to marry? 20s. Late 20s. I work in a hospital. I'm trying to attract the doctor help. Wear makeup every day. Yes, wear makeup. Make sure your hair is pretty. Look good. Men are visual creatures. Should I accept 4Gs to barbecue ladies for pay? I don't even know what you're saying. Greek geeks hang out at bookstores, libraries, and coffee shops. Places where there's free Wi-Fi. Is it smart to lie about your age if you look younger? Men like youth. Thank you for that donation. Lie, but make the lie believable. You can come clean later after they've gotten hooked. Right. I'm in my late 20s and I'm in the process of getting out of mine. I wasted 10 years. Oh, out of your relationship? Wow. How do I get a nice condo for my sugar daddy? He's currently looking for an apartment to put in his name by July for me and my kids. Um, Go to a condo instead of an apartment complex. Find something that's rent to own, you know. Go find a rent to own condo. I want to teach women about findom, but I know my husband won't approve. Then don't tell him what you're doing. Don't you own your own rights to your life? Yes. Do it online. He never find out. Use a different name. Wear a mask. Get you a Catwoman mask. There you go. Um, Write a blog. Do consultations. Uh, Hi, Shira. Met someone on a dating app. I have not met him. He keeps asking me questions, but he won't answer my questions. What do I do? Go out and meet somebody for real in real life. Go freestyling. Thank you, Kiana. Can we have a few suggestions for freestyling? Yes. Go out alone. Go to nice, rich areas. Look like you fit in, like you belong. Um, Smile. Look inviting. Don't be on your phone. You know. If you're going in the daytime, go to places that are filled with men versus a bunch of women. You'll stand out. There'll be less competition, and you can play them and ask questions. Okay, sports bars, hardware stores in rich areas, you know, golf ranges, golf shooting ranges, something like that. hmm Sure. Thank you for teaching us. You're welcome. I don't. Okay. Someone just said. Okay. Men XOXO. We don't date potential. We only date people that already have what they're supposed to have. Thank you, Kiana Cofield. Any advice for women over 35? I'm 40. There's no. Keep yourself up so that you age well and keep going. Most of the sugar babies are not 19. You know, go for an older man. Okay. Outfit ideas. Pinterest. Download the Pinterest app and type in sexy, classy outfits. Those are all your outfit ideas. Type the occasion the outfit is for. Date sexy, classy date night outfits. Sexy, classy outfits. Pinterest is your best friend for outfits. Sure, aren't you scared to end up homeless one day? Nope. I will never be homeless. I'm a woman. Okay. Why do I attract married men when freestyling? Because married men probably are the most bored. So use them. Should get that money. If they're approaching you, they got some money to spend on you. Okay. They'll spend the most. Actually, that's how I got my husband. There you go. And a woman too, but you're a woman, but you're still poor. I try freestyling, but all men are out of owners looking for one night. Yeah, go to a very nice area, baby. Look like a rich man's wife. When freestyling, should I initiate conversation with people or wait for someone to talk to me? Look inviting. Ask dumb questions like you're stupid. Men love to teach. Thank you, Nay Songs. You have a bunch of dates with your sugar daddy. He paid my rent this month, but I want to get 700 out of him because that's how much I told him it is to start my online business. How do I bring it up with in a feminine way? Um, Reverse psychology. I want to thank you so much for um I want to thank you so much for what? For agreeing to give me $700 to start my company. I'm so excited. So let's meet for lunch so that I could get this chapter of my life started, baby. There you go. That means bring the money. Um, y'all gotta be creative in this world. I smell cleaning products. It's making me choke. I inhale some bleach salt. I need my water. I hate that. Did I leave my Starbucks in James's office? James, did I leave my Starbucks? Oh, he's asleep. See old people sleep. He's snoring over there. I left my Starbucks in his office. Oh my gosh. Like I'm full. I hate the smell of like that bleach and it's like, ugh, on my throat and stuff. Must be nice to take a nap in the middle of the day. Okay, my ex updated to a better job and more stable, wants to come visit me. He lives 2 states away. He's just trying to show off and get some free sex. Like, you gonna let him do that? Make him pay. Make him take you to the most expensive restaurant then when he come in town. Make up for all the bad dates he probably had to take you on because he's broke. Okay. Oh, y'all want to see this outfit? It's kind of baggy. It's like a onesie. It's like a giant adult onesie. Like, it's like culottes. It's cute, but it's like, lounge around clothes. It's better than a robe and a bonnet. Layla says, do not go anywhere in public with her with this outfit on. So, it's my lounge outfit. Some people wear sweats around the house. Some people wear, robes, muumuus. Sundress. Yeah, that's what I do too. I either do like loose dresses, like sundresses. I never really had a pantsuit. So this is probably one of the first. It just reminded me of the 90s when I was young and like Friends episodes. And I just had to get it, you know. It was calling me. It's like, put me on. I know it's ugly. I know your kids are going to hate it. But I'm living in nostalgia. Plus, it protects you from when your husband is home and the stuff is hard to get to because you got on like these zippers and it's a whole onesie. So it's very hard to, you know what I'm saying? It's like what you sleep in when you don't want to do nothing. A onesie. This is my protection when James is home. So I'll put the computer down and I'll show y'all the whole thing so y'all can laugh. Oh, hold on. I have to adjust the angle. There we go. It's like a utility suit. I bought another one too. Like, I thought I bought it. What's this? No, that's a t-shirt. I bought something else from Target. I think it was from Target. Yeah. They have a bunch of these things at Target. So, I bought a yoga shirt and I bought a dress. I got this cute little yoga workout shirt. It's like open in the back. So you can see like your sports bra, but it has like sleeves and it's stretchy. And lilac. Then I was shopping for Sasha and I ended up buying me stuff because I was like buying her stuff to make her Beyonce costume. Then I bought this little cute 90s looking inspired sundress or whatever. And then this thing, that's it. Show tattoo. Y'all saw my tattoo? Is it on this arm? No, it's on this arm. Let's see if I can get it. Y'all know it's Michael Jackson. Come on now. The only man I will ever get tattooed on my body. That's it. And guess who paid for it? James. Paid for my tattoo of another man. It was my 33rd birthday present. I have this tattoo and then these stars. That's it. Your husband came from overseas and he was so amazed by his sister-in-law. She cooked him breakfast and lunch or whatever. Okay, that's wonderful. I'd be amazed too if somebody was cooking for me breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Has anyone had fillers? If so, are you satisfied? Y'all answer love is money. If y'all have fillers. She's asking questions about fillers. Okay. Any recommendations in under eye cream for puffiness? I don't get that, so I would not know. Like I don't get puffy under eyes. But you can ask someone who does. I remember Lancome sent me some free under eye cream that's supposed to be helpful with that. So maybe try them. This magnetic eyelashes get on my nerves. I fix it. But try Lancome. They might give you some free samples. What does it mean if your boyfriend gives you attitude every time you look good? It means he thinks you're trying to replace him. It means, why are you trying to attract other men? He's mad because you're attractive and other men are going to try to look at you and take you away from him. What value does she add? Um, the same value that sells everything in this world, the highest value commodity on the planet Earth. Where to buy classy plus size clothes? There are several websites that have nice clothes, and then they have the same version in plus size. So try Boohoo, boohoo.com, ASOS, ASOS. Those have pretty cute clothes. Hey there, could you consider vlogging your lip filler beauty appointment? I'm interested. I'm not gonna let y'all watch me scream. I'll consider it though. Y'all, right after my lip, right after I do my lips Friday, I have to rush to Sasha's school to go see her Beyonce thing because she's doing it for 2 days. So I'm gonna be in her school with my lips like, I'm just gonna say I ate some bad alert. I was allergic to something. I have to lie. Oh, I'm allergic to something that I ate. I just got back from the doctor. They can be like, we know what you're doing. Mhm. Shira, can you talk about, apart from having goals, how not to get emotionally involved later stage? I always tell you, if you become emotionally involved with anybody, you must have more from them than they have gotten from you. Basically, if things go south and you split up, they will have the losing end of the stick. You will have walked away with lots of benefits. Okay, that's the only time. Once you are set, once you have this much amount of money in your bank account, once you can get up and leave at any time and be good, that's when. That's when you get comfortable. And you never get 100% comfortable. Maybe 70, maybe 60%, but that's it. Never. Okay? Never get that emotionally involved, especially if they're not matching that emotion. Okay? Would you have sex for money? I do, and I'm married. Ask Jay. Gifts, food, money, vacations, jewelry, shopping sprees, new shoes, shelter, yeah, all bills paid, car. How to get your husband to give you cash money? Have no bills but want cash. Tell him you're going grocery shopping. Get that ATM card. Take you some cash out. Come back with some groceries. Hand him back the card. Hello. That's how. Tell him you're gonna cook his favorite meal. You need to go to the grocery store. What you want? I'ma cook it. I need your card. I'll be right back. Okay? We're gonna cook this delicious favorite meal of yours. There you go. Get the cash back when you run the card from the lady at the register. Or just ask them for some cash. I know a lot of people don't carry cash. You say a good one. Kiana, Thank you for the donation, girl. That was nice. So, mhm. How to get some money and gifts from the much older sugar daddy. Y'all got to make up stories, y'all. It's like I bet. Hey, Michaela. We wait till he's asleep and take the card. Yep, wait till he's asleep and take that card, and it's yours. That's right. But what it means if your man tattoo your name? It means it means he wants you to stay out of guilt because he knows he's never going to give you any type of money. If he can afford to get a tattoo, but he's broke and can't afford to give you money, it means I want to guilt you into staying with me even though I'm broke. Look what I've done for you. That's easy. Look, if you getting your name tattooed on me, you better have a lot of money, or else I know the deal. That means you're broke and this is all you have to offer me, a tattoo. Like no, no, thank you. Keep your tattoo. Um, how do I get the Benz my boyfriend is buying me in my name? Tell him you want to build your credit. Tell him I really want to build my credit, baby. It's so bad. And if you just put the car in my name, I could start, building the credit up. Just you can be the co-signer. Just I really need to get my credit together. Don't you want me to have good credit so we can and start lying? So we can build together. So our credit score can be high when we try to buy our house. Blah 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 blah. Use it. Flip the script. Come on. That's a good idea. You're right. Da, 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 da. And I heard it when you apply to certain, types of jobs, they do a credit check before they even hire you. If you have really bad credit, you may not get the position. So I really need to build my credit. So could you please put it in my name? I'll make it worth your while. Thank you, Kiona. You're welcome. I initially didn't know how to send the donation, how much for a consultation. Hi, I don't give out prices online, but if you go to my YouTube um, channel page and click on About at the top, it says ABOUT. You can contact me through Etsy or my email, and I will write you back if you contact me there, like especially through Etsy. It'll be faster. My Etsy store, yeah, or on Facebook, or on my email. Those It's great not being a slave to women. Yeah, you're young. It is great. Wait till you get old. The thriller laugh. Wait till you get old. Mhm. It's wonderful that young men don't have to be slaves to women. Go have your fun. When you get about 55, no one's looking at you anymore. Your stuff ain't working good no more. You'll be paying. You need something to show off all the years that you've worked status wise as far as a woman, and you don't want mediocre. Yeah, you gonna pay. So we'll just wait for that day. Your sugar baby probably ain't even born yet. Can you talk about how I get off work on disability? How I can get off work on disability? I make a pretty decent 80K per year, but I'm burned out and need time to myself to level up. Fall asleep, baby. Fall asleep, then you can sue. Back injuries are very hard to diagnose. Have a back injury. Thank you, Tia Thompson. I'm legally changing my name because My name is ghetto, and people stereotype me when I go places like the doctor's office class. Please help. Oh, wait, office. Well, you know what? If you want to change your name, that is wonderful. What is your real name? Is it Tia? I'm People change their names every day, even people that don't have ghetto names. So I don't think it's anything to be ashamed of. Tell your doctor you're severely depressed. Hmm. Get that crazy check too while you at it. Get the disability and the crazy check. And tell them it was caused by your work from being sexually harassed. Hmm. Tell them you've developed PTSD from someone sexually harassing you on a daily basis. Get it all. Okay. On Christmas, he gave you a promise ring. How soon should I mention the engagement ring and setting a date? If the promise ring is on the ring finger, it shouldn't be. It should be on this finger because you ain't engaged. So I hope you're not wearing your promise ring on your wedding finger. If you are, now would be a good time to switch it over here so that he understands that it's only a promise ring and there's a blank space here. Thank you, Tia. Your real name isn't Tia, it's 10 letters. Okay. Well, I don't blame you for changing it, but I don't know why parents do that to their kids anyway. Um, I just think it's kind of silly when the child gets to be an adult to have a crazy name that's going to hold them back, obviously. Sure, is it normal for your boyfriend to not want to go to parties? It depends on how you look. Is he your public boyfriend or your private boyfriend? Because some boyfriends are public, some are private, you know. If you look good and he doesn't want to go to parties, chances are maybe he thinks he's going to run into someone he's cheating on you with or that he's already slept with, or he doesn't want to pretend and fake and act like y'all are some happy couple. He doesn't want to develop um, a social relationship with you and your friends because he's just not into that lifestyle. It could be several reasons, but the one that I think it just depends on how you look. If his plans are to stay with you or not. If he's already commingling with people in your circle, I don't know, but I would lie and trick him to get him to come to a party. Thank you, Jessica Baker. Shira, how can I recover from asking a wealthy guy I'm dating for money for sex? He's been generous to me last night while drinking and straight up asked me for cash for sex. He got offended. Okay. Um, Thank you for the donation, Jessica. Well, tell him you're an investment. Okay. It's like, I'm so sorry, but I'm not that kind of girl, you know. I value myself very highly, and I thought you did too. I'm an investment. You're gonna have to really, invest your time, energy, and we're gonna have to really get to know each other. I'm not that type of girl. I like nice things. I like going to all these wonderful places, but I'm an investment. I don't just sleep around. That's what you tell him. He'll feel stupid for asking you. How to get a sugar daddy to start spending. I've had the same sugar daddy for years, but now looking for a new one, and I'm a bit rusty. The oldest, ugliest, grossest looking one that you know will throw money at you just for being seen in public with him. Okay? That's what it is. Someone he could never, a man that you know could never have you. That's who you go for. That's your target. I got myself a wig, but I'm white and I feel like I look super unnatural. in it, even though it is a nice brown wavy one. You need to go on the YouTube channels and learn how to make your wig look natural. Or look up how to make a wig look natural on YouTube, see what they're doing. Adjust your makeup because sometimes your makeup can throw it off because when you have dark hair, you have to do your makeup different than when you have light hair, and so on and so forth. Someone says pluck. You gotta pluck. Order from the websites where they have pre-plucked wigs. Learn how to cut the lace on it or get a wig with bangs. Like you don't have to do nothing with it. But there are tons of tutorials online that will make it look more natural. Right. Um, they have some like if you go on Instagram or Facebook, they have some really nice wigs for white ladies now. It's like, wow. They have the lace front, the clear and all that kind of stuff. But the wigs are so cute. Like they're the long wigs that you know how some women don't grow super long hair or they want to change the color or just have highlights. It looks like they're, typical real hair that's super long and you just snatch it off. You had an absolute synchronicity and I almost lost my glasses yesterday too. Wow. Maybe we don't need them in the future. Maybe our vision will improve or we'll just go blind. Mhm. People should go see Gone Girl with Ben Affleck. Okay. I never seen that movie. I asked him and he got offended. He was taking me out and spending money on me, but I guess he didn't want to feel like a trick. Oh, Jessica Baker. Um, well, you got to come up with scenarios so he can rescue you. Like, I can't come meet you tonight. No, get them all hyped up for the date. Send them some sexy pictures. And be like, tonight is gonna be the night. Then all of a sudden have four flat tires. Or I'm at discount tires, or I have to get some new tires, or I have to get my car fixed and I don't have the money, so I'm not gonna be able to meet you tonight. Type deal. Like he thought he was gonna get some, but then now you got $2,000 car bill that has to be paid before you can drive over to meet him. you know, Come up with these scenarios. Send them pictures of the lingerie you were planning to wear, but now all of a sudden your car's in the shop, or you know, you need to pay some bills, or your credit card is maxed out and you need a full tank of gas and a new outfit for tonight, or that actually sounds irresponsible. Don't say that. Use your car. Okay. I need to get a new this for my car. I need to get it serviced. I need some tires. I need a new whatever. Go research how much they cost first from the place. Print out a fake thing and email it to him and say, don't put the name of the company on it. That way he won't say, well, have him call me and I'll give him my credit card number. Just like, oh, just you can just cash at me. I'll go pay for it. I'm already here. Da, da, da. They won't take your credit card. They need from me. There you go. Yeah. In other words, scam the poor old man. Exactly. You got it. He's trying to scam you out of some sex. You might as well scam him out of some money. What makes a man think that he can just come straight up and ask a woman for sex and he hasn't even done nothing but take her out to eat a few times? Okay. That's not worth it to me. I could take myself out to eat. So he's scamming you, you need to scam him back. And he has the audacity to ask you for sex. You should have the audacity to ask him for some money. Okay. Just because he want to do it don't mean you do. That means it costs. Um, a married coworker suggested we hang out and get a hotel randomly. How to scam? Um, Girl, Ask him for some money first before you even get to that. It's like, I totally would. That is so sweet. Why don't we go shopping first? You know, see if we get to, you can pick out some lingerie. I want a new outfit. Let's go shopping. Tell them what you want. Get them to go take you shopping a few times. The hotel. Okay, next time we're gonna go get a hotel instead on our next lunch break. Then be like, oh, I can't today. I have a doctor's appointment. Um, whatever, whatever. Then time will have passed. Then now you got to get to know him again. Well, okay, well, let's go to lunch this time. And then let's go to lunch in the hotel first. Go eat. Get a magic phone call to pull you away. Um, there you go. Yeah. What he gonna do? Get mad? What you gonna do? He's married. Shira, what sign of guys looks rich but is dusty poor? And should you get involved with a provider guy with two ex-wives and many kids? If he's rich enough to have two ex-wives and many kids and still trying to spend money on you, that means he's not afraid of marriage. So you could be wife number three. Um, so I think it's a good sign as long as he has money. hmm When they wear all designers, dusty. Yeah. When they're trying too hard, they're dusty. Rich men don't really flaunt their money in clothes that much. They flaunt it in cars and in women and in watches. Look at the watch, the car. hmm Maybe they have their car key out on the bar or something. Nice shoes. Yeah. Where they eat lunch, where they eat dinner. If they're eating alone, they're not gonna be in the McDonald's drive-through. hmm It should look natural and complement your skin. Yeah. Okay, y'all are talking about that. Okay. Thank you, Maria, for the donation. Appreciate that. This man had a poo watch. I was staring, and now he told me he's shopping for watches. I'm 21, about to graduate nursing school, but I don't want to work long. What age should I go for that's not shocking for family? Never dated an older man. Thank you, Susie. Late 40s. Late 40s. You could say he's a doctor. If he's a doctor, they'll be like, oh, go for it, no matter how old he is. Watch. Go for old. Late 40s is probably not shocking for an adult, for parents. Um, Thank you, Catson. My sugar daddy was shy in his 20s, so never dated. He's a little insecure. He doesn't have any friends. How can I use this situation to get more from him? Be his everything, you know, take him to do the opposite. Hey, James. Um, we need a bracelet. What? Oh, yeah. Y'all want me to make one of those bracelets on my Zazzle account? Those little rubber bracelets. Thank you for the donation. Love is money. Um, no, but like for the guy that never did anything, and like your boyfriend that never did anything in his 20s, show him everything he missed. Take him out to the club, do all that other stuff. Show him everything he missed, and that way he can experience it. Like some people never went to prom, or some people never had a proper wedding. And, if someone can give you an experience that you missed out on, they'll keep that memory forever and they'll be like associating you with that time. They say, why is James home? He don't work. Like James could work from home. uh-huh. James can work from home because he's into technology. So all you need is the internet. Women are not part of the equation thanks to hypergamous cows like this. Y'all have all these big words for women, but don't have no big dollar bills. Don't have no big bills. Okay. Exchange the big words for the big bills, and then we can talk. When you didn't miss much. Extracting and making is not the same. It's the same because someone's paying you. You're extracting from someone. Okay. So extracting is making as long as it's showing up positive and in my bank account. How are you doing? What if he wants kids and you can't have any more? Lie. Tell him to keep trying. We're gonna make it. Um, if you have been watching Shira for a while, you will remember she has done a lot of prosperity for her family and James. It works very well. All right. Yeah, it's like, you know, you are useless and one economic recession from begging for males to help. One economic recession. Women don't have economic recessions. In fact, when there are recessions, you know what business makes the most money? I'll let you go Google that. Um, go look up those statistics. When there's a recession, which businesses make the most money? And we'll talk after that. Women, love yourself and don't settle. Exactly. It's how they compete with younger. What? Why don't these males understand that women are not the same as them? I don't know. Um, what would she would do bracelets? Right. Women can get any time the world is built by men for women. Exactly. It's weird. Before I watched you, I could barely get McDonald's, but then I started getting taken out to nice restaurants. You can change your life in one day. You sure can. You just have to decide. What do you ask? What do you say to an old man that's asking for a kiss but hasn't invested a single thing? You can say, kisses are for dates. Kisses are for boyfriends. Well, how can I be your boyfriend? Then lay it out. Well, you know, if you're gonna be my boyfriend, I want to be taken care of. I want to be a spoiled girlfriend. Well, what does that mean? It means I don't have to work. So I'm all yours and free for whenever you call me. And we can go on vacation. Da, 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 da. I don't want to be stressed because my boss is always harassing me. I think he likes me. And it would never work, and I don't feel comfortable working there. Go into how you getting harassed all the time. I really just want to settle down and just live life and maybe get married. Work is so stressful. And when I'm stressed, I'm not really in the mood to be affectionate and, you know, blah, 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 blah. There you go. It's Lay it out. Where there will be a day, likely in 3 years or so, when the welfare state is cut off completely. Good. Ain't none of us on welfare. Shoot. hmm I'm not on welfare. Shoot. I'm on marriage. Okay. What if he provides and spoils, but he can be needy and get on my nerves sometimes? Girl, just like pretend he's a child. You can't just, get mad at a child for being needy and insecure. Just treat him like a child. Do like when they bring you that squiggly, scraggly picture that you don't know what it is, and you tell them, "Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I love it." Act. Put on your fake face. Put on your I'm being interviewed for this position face and voice. Put on your talking to my, like when you're at work and you have to talk to the boss. Put on your fake voice. Tell him what he want to hear so he can leave you alone. Okay. Then act like you have a migraine headache and tell him you needed to go take a nap. When you see an older woman with a young guy, he's clearly for the money. Yep. How is securing your future and not settling for struggling mediocre men bad advice? Exactly. She or my boyfriend says I belittle him, but that's just because he says dumb things. Okay. A man doesn't want to be emasculated by a woman. If he says dumb things, pretend that they're smart. You get more money that way, even though you know they're dumb and stupid. Pretend to be impressed, and they will just give you whatever you want. Don't correct him. Let him be stupid, but be impressed by his stupidity, so that he's thinking that you're impressed by his intelligence, which you're really not. Just get the money. Okay. We know most women are smarter than men. We already know that. Just get the money. Just act. I will act all day. Someone could be saying something totally off, but I will never correct them if I can benefit from them. You know, stop belittling him. He's not your child. If he's that stupid, why are you with him? If he's going to embarrass you in public, why are you with him? You shouldn't have to correct somebody every time. You just go get another one that you don't have to correct. Or you just act stupid with them so he can give you what you want. A lot of these so called women are just like kids lying to their daddy to get money just like a kid. Exactly. It works. Stick with what works. Okay. How do I get someone out of my league that likes me to spend? How do I get someone out of my league that likes me to spend? Okay. You go get plastic surgery, and yeah, men are visual creatures. That's how you do it. You're going to have to get to how he likes you to look. Men don't spend on ugly women. Men don't spend on women that are not in their league. Men don't spend on women that are mediocre. And if they do, it's because they super ugly, the men. And mediocre is a come up. So if you're out of a man's league, if they're out of your league, it means you need to go and find someone who you're not even in their league. You need to find someone who will be appreciative to spend on you. You're doing that would be backwards. That would be moving backwards, you know. So that would be like, how do I get the rock? How do I get the Rock Johnson to buy me a new car? Hmm. Mhm. All right. When y'all come up with the answer, y'all tell me. How to look upset. Look how upset they are that you would be female and point out female nature. I don't care. It bothers them because they are hive mind. What? It bothers you because you still own here. Thank you, Bree. Everything gotta study. Oh, you gotta study. Oh, hold on. I gotta float this back up. Okay, good luck on your finals. Um, you're on here to bother you. You don't bother me. I think most guys who are bothered by this aren't even a target to women like us. Y'all are not our targets. Okay? That's the one thing you don't ever have to worry about. You know. My phone is up. So that's like if you're broke or if you don't have a lot of money, then you're not gonna have to worry about gold diggers because they're not gonna target you. You know, that's kind of like someone who's trying to rob you and you're just as broke as them. That's not gonna work out for them. So I'm gonna choose a nice target that I know I can get something from and that is willing to give. So there's no way that you should even be worried about us because you're not the target. We don't want your little change. I mean, the most you could give us would probably be enough to get our nails and toes done. But that's it. Like we don't want that. We get that. Um, so that's what I'm saying. You can listen all you want. You will never have to worry about any of this as long as you keep your money mediocre and low. You won't be a target. So just like the welfare system you was talking about, as long as you don't make over a certain amount of money, you don't have to worry. You good. Keep your money low, and you can keep feeling safe. There you go. You don't have to worry. If you are talking to, oh, y'all are talking to some of these trolls up here, right? Anyway, keep your money low. You don't have to worry about gold diggers. You'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. You will be perfectly fine and safe, and you'll never have to worry. You'll never have to ask us what we bring to the table because you already know nothing. You'll never have to spit statistics out at us because we create those statistics and we can change them and move in and out of them like the Matrix and Neo. Okay, those statistics, that's just the Matrix. It doesn't exist. um, it doesn't exist. Mm, thank you, whack ass people. I used to date Dusty's, date taking me shopping. Oh, hey, buy something cute, girl. Um, I'm struggling with my weight loss. I have a wealthy man now, but I know I'd get more if I lost weight. I need help with this. Eat 1,200 calories a day or less. That's what I'm doing right now. Um, so in about a week or two, you'll see some um, very noticeable weight loss if you keep your calories under 1,200. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just cut the calories. That's all you got to do. It's that easy. Like, if you're addicted to food, just drink water instead and keep your calories under 1,200. Hmm. Stop going out to eat with people. Go home and eat all your food if you have a problem with ordering something you shouldn't be ordering at the drive-through or the restaurant, or get salads. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Waist training helped you lose 2 inches off your waist. Wow. Should I start meeting wealthy men now or wait till I lose weight? Start now. Then you can see as you lose weight how things improve in your dating life. Thank you for the donation. It will keep you motivated, actually. Dating while fat will keep you motivated to keep losing weight because you're going to see the difference in how you're treated and how what type of men approach you. And if you have something to look forward to, if you have, places to go to freestyle, you're going to take better care of yourself. You're going to be like, well, I have to go freestyle tomorrow, so I need to fit in this dress or I need to look good in this dress. That's going to keep you motivated. So I definitely say yes. If you're big, still go freestyle, still go on dates because it keeps you responsible for losing weight. Okay. How do I meet wealthy Nigerian men in Dallas, Texas? Go to the African restaurants. That's where they be going when they want to eat. Google African restaurants. You want to meet some African men? Google African restaurants. They gotta eat. They're gonna miss their food and want to go eat some. I had some friends back in the '90s who were African gold. They were women, but they only dated African men, and that's where they would go straight to the African restaurant. Okay. And they even have African clubs or Jamaican clubs or something like that where they hang out. You know the African spot. Just look it up. Thank you, Elia. Thank you for continuing to educate all women. Oh, thank you for the donation. Hookah bars, you will find Africans. Go to hookah bars, you will find Africans. Okay. African men in Dallas hang out in the uptown areas. Thank you. Okay. Wealthy Nigerian men are filled in London. Yeah. Um, Nigerians are aggressive for you. I used to like it. I used to like it. Like when I was young, I dated a few. It was fun. Hmm. Why? Where do you find rich Mexicans and Hispanic men? Um, well, I don't know, but in Texas, there's a lot of them here. Hmm. The club. Someone said San Antonio. The car dealership, the club, the salsa dancing spot. Hmm. Hmm. Trust and Shira with all your heart. Lean not to your own pygmisha. Anyway, construction site. They're usually owners of their own businesses, which is a wonderful thing. Go online, or if you old school, go to like one of those local newspapers with advertisements for like home improvement things, like things like that. Usually they own those and they have lots of people that work for them. Um, like some type of a lot of Latino businessmen down here in Texas. They own furniture stores. Go to the furniture store. I see the owner. Someone says contractors. Exactly. People that own companies that build pools. You just got to do your homework. hmm Nigerians will curse you. Leave them alone. Not if you curse them first. Here in Houston, African clubs, they love healthy looking women. He took us all out to eat just to talk to my friend. Hey, those days are over for me. I'm so old now. But it was fun back in the day. Um, hmm Don't know how to go, don't know where to go in NYC, out of NYC. That's where you go, out of NYC. Too much competition, too many people. hmm I'm scared to date anyone. Can I date myself? Sure. Sure. Do you think wealthy men like Coke bottle shaped women or slim? It depends on the man. Because not all wealthy men have the same taste, but most are gonna like slim unless they prefer Coke bottle. It just depends on where they came from, what they like, you know, what they find attractive. Because like if you're rich and you came from poverty and you grew up having crushes on certain types of women that look a certain way, you may still have the same taste. You don't know. And so it just depends. And also what's popular right now, but also will you fit into his world and his surroundings? So everything is you have to be very open to. You know, men have different tastes, they have different careers. So like a businessman that hangs around like social climbers and stuff like that may want a slim woman. You may have a business owner or entrepreneur that likes to, hang out, socialize with his friends and that he grew up with, and he might like the curvier. You don't know. It's just depends on people's upbringing and what they find attractive. hmm Where are locations with barely any competition? Because I thought Miami and New York. There's no competition in Miami. No, that's the best spot to go. Yes, anybody can find a man in Miami. Come on. There's just thong bikinis, Puerto Ricans, everybody from the islands, Haitians, Dominicans, um, Cubans, South Americans, Mexicans, Caribbean, Creole. There's just people that come to model and be in swimsuit competitions and work as bodyguards on the beach. I mean, bodyguards, lifeguards on the beach to work out and do exercise videos on the beach. There's no competition there at all. No, you have a good time. What I'm saying is that's the worst place you can go. Mhm. Oh, Brazilians. Mhm, mhm. I mean, money is useful, but it's not the center of my existence. Good for you. That's wonderful. It's not the center of my existence either, because I don't really have to even worry about it. So I don't really think about it that much. So I don't have to worry about it. That's right. Dating a pilot in training, flying to Madrid to see me. Cool. You moved to France 2 months ago. I'm looking for a sugar daddy. I'm plus size model. I'm pretty but not skinny. I can't fit the clothes here. There's no hair salons for me. Girl, you better move back to wherever you came from then. Okay. That means I hope you get paid. Like, are you modeling professionally in France? You not have to get something made or shop online and have it delivered. Like, um, just order your clothes offline online. The widow threw her what? Y'all are just typing random words now, huh? Where they're asking you where you are in France because they want to tell you some stuff about hair salons. Maya, you live in the Pacific Northwest, and there's no competition. Tell these girls to take a trip over here. Wealthy men everywhere. Pacific Northwest, or like Washington, Oregon, Montana. Mm-hmm. Okay. Why don't you take what? Mm-hmm. You're in Portland, Oregon. Where they at? I don't ask someone who lives there. Because they don't know your situation, plus it's harder. Okay. You're in Tokyo. Everything from hair to deodorant must get online. Wow. You made your money modeling and in real estate before I came for the year. Okay. Um, like if I were single and plus size and I was trying to move somewhere, it would not be France. It would be somewhere where they like plus size women. You know, um, I want to move to London so bad from California. Hmm. Someone says Africa. Move to Nigeria. They like plus size women in Nigeria. Okay. I'm at what? Real estate is best if you buy 500K homes and turn them into $1 million homes. We all come to downtown Chicago. There's plenty. Okay. Shira, how to make a sugar daddy pay for a $10,000 skin treatment. Tell them it's for something else. Tell them it's for an emergency surgery, an appendectomy, or I'm about to change my wig. Like after this week, you won't see this wig for a while. After 1 week, I retire them, bring them back later on. So tell them you need something. Tell them it's for medical surgery. Just lie. Or if you get, some places will finance your treatment, and then you can just get him to pay the bill every time it comes, like out of whatever he's giving you. Anyway, I'm about to go, but thank y'all for watching. And remember, statistics are not for women that think outside of the box. Okay, they're just for men to feel good about staying mediocre. They're not helping you at all.